All right, so we're here with Joël Neptune, who just got finished clobbering Antonio Angel in a pretty quick game here at the Coral Springs Club, where they play every Wednesday nights. So Joël, congratulations on your victory.
Thank you.
You know, what's new with you? I mean, we know you play here at the Coral Springs Club, and we know that you play sometimes at Boca. Are you still playing at Boca?
I'm still playing at Boca and sometimes in Palm Beach Gardens, but now I'm concentrating my efforts in Coral Springs, where the competition is a little bit fiercest, fiercer. And my situation in Boca, there's a lot of players that are in the 600 range, and I just again moved up to the upper section, where I can play better players.
Correct.
But I love it here. I've been coming here for about 6 years. It's a nice club.
Good. And you know, as you know, we're trying to get a lot of kids involved in chess and that sort of stuff. I mean, what sort of benefits do you believe chess has in terms of its effect on kids?
Well, first, from a purely my own experience, I've been playing chess for almost 35 years, and I've taught my children how to play chess, and I realized there was a direct correlation between their taking up the game and their doing better in school. I mean, just about, for example, critical thinking, you know, they do better in math, better in science.
Wow.
So I think chess is just an instrument that helps kids sharpen their mind.
Right.
And besides, it's a hobby, a sport. I call it a sport because it is that they can keep for their lifetime. You know, it's great for kids.
Excellent. And are you going to be playing in any of the major tournaments coming up, maybe U.S. Open or something like that? That's going to be in Orlando in, I think, what is it, July, end of July, early August? And I think there's one in Palm Beach as well.
Yeah,
right?
Okay. Well, I try to stay local. First of all, I support John from the Boca Chess Club. All the major tournaments that he has down here. For example, we just finished playing the team championship, the Florida team,
which we saw you at.
And my team finished tied for fourth, and it was open. I felt good about the way I played.
Very good.
But as far as going a little bit further out of town, I don't like to venture too much because my wife, unfortunately, she's not into chess. And I wish she was, and we could travel together.
Correctly.
But you got to keep your life balanced.
Right,
she lets me
definitely.
have all the fun down here as long as it's down here.
Right.
But traveling outside the state, even to Orlando, it's kind of a bit too much traveling.
I see. Very good. And in terms of chess, I mean, how has chess been to you? I mean, in terms of the getting better, studying, I know being a chess player myself, you know, the frustration sometimes, you know, I mean, talk about your chess progress over the years and how it's your trials and tribulations, basically.
Well, to me, the first time when I learned how to play the game, it was love at first sight. I love playing because I'm a competitive player. I love playing. But I would say over almost 30 years, I was just playing what you would consider a living room chess. I mean, some friends come over, we have a play, and then we brag about it. But I really didn't know anything about the game until I met a dear friend, now has become a mentor, Dr. Andre St. Louis. He went to school with my
Great guy.
He is the one that saw my potential, and he started he took me under his wing to kind of take away all the bad habits.
Right.
For example, I used to leave a bishop always on C4 and never develop the bishop, or I would attack without having a sound plan. But he's the one that kind of helped me put it all together. But now I say after now 8 years of his mentorship, I've gone from a 1,200 player, now I'm bordering 1,800,
All
which
right.
I would have gotten there already had it not been for my emotion. Sometimes I get a little bit emotional. I drop pieces, you know the deal, right?
Right.
But I think the game is getting better. My game is getting better. And there's always room for improvement, for studying, for learning new lines and what have you.
Absolutely.
Yep.
It's a very rich game. Yes,
Yeah, it is. It
indeed.
is. And we have so much history.
Yeah, absolutely. And talking about your emotions in the games, I mean, do you feel like? I mean, obviously, you do feel like it's hindered you a little bit in your progress. I mean, what have you done to kind of combat that a little bit?
Well, it's twofold. First of all, Andre taught me a valuable lesson. He said, first of all, your games that you should have won or games that you should have drawn, you end up either losing or drawing. It's all because he said one thing, you were not looking at the board.
Correct.
What is the board telling you? Okay, what you have to look at first of all the he calls them the fundamentals of the game. Bad bishop, backward pawns, double pawns, and all that. So when playing, he says you have to really look at the board and what is the board is saying. Instead of looking at feeling about what you should do, you should think, about what you should do. Look at the board, let it speak to you, and a lot of time the board is right.
Right, exactly, exactly. And I mean, through the chess community, I mean, I imagine it's a very small community. Have you had fun meeting new and interesting and sometimes a little quirky people inside that community?
Well, I tell you, the game of chess attracts a lot of creative people, and as you know, all creative people tend to be a little bit on the lonely side. So you get a lot of people that they are, they are, how would you call that, characters. But also, you've met a lot of respectable, professional people who love the game for just the sake of loving the game. There's a respect that you develop for the game, that and you could see the same respect, for example, in a child like that young kid that won the state championship. I think it was the U.S. Open, not U.S. Open, the school championship in Texas. He went 7-0. The kid is what, 4 years old, 4 or 5 years old.
Wow.
And when you see him playing, you see there's such excitement. He loves the game, he respects the game. And then we have guys like Dr. Santos, who is 83 years old. So there's quite a gamut of age group that you meet. Wonderful people, some crazy, some not, and all loving this beautiful game we call chess.
Very good, very good, very good. And do you feel that that chess has helped you in your life outside of chess? I mean, in general. Just the lessons that you've learned from chess that you've been able to apply to your own life, and been able to counsel other people as well from your own experience in chess and the correlation between it and life.
Yeah, it is true that chess is almost like a microcosm of life itself, because you see the results you see the direct results of your actions. I mean, we are, wherever we are today, we are there because of decisions that we've made in the past. And the same can be applied to chess. You win a game or lose a game depending on decisions that you made. And chess is always, it's not about psychology, it's always about making the most accurate move. And sometimes that's not too easy. Professionally, I think the game has also helped me. I'm a creative director, I'm art director. Right now I'm with Zimmerman Advertising, and I remember when I was corporate director at Saks, I used to take time off to just go have a game of chess, and then I come back, I would be full of energy to create, and the game is so creative, and I find it's almost like a little exercise that helps release the juices. And when you do that, it can be a little bit
massages the brain.
Yeah, it does.
Very good, very good. Alrighty, Joel, thank you so much, and we look forward to getting some future interviews and seeing some more of your exciting play.
Okay.
All righty.
Great. Thank you. Well, it's been, thank you for the work that you're about to do and the work that you're already doing. As you know, you're one of my, I support you.
Thank you
a
very
lot.
much.
I like seeing you play. I've seen you rise and win championship over and over again. And I wish I had your talent and your patience.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate
but good
it.
luck with your endeavor. Okay.
Thank
and
you.
I think a lot of kids will benefit from your efforts.
Thank you very much, Joel.
Nice talking.
All right.